extremely happy to be here again. In fact, I studied during a very, very turbulent period in the REC, 1982 to 86. There were a lot of disturbances because of the left-wing extremism going on in the state, and we often used to have the college closed, and most of the time we used to be at home. So in that situation we studied, but REC, what we used to call now NIT, taught me a lot. It introduced India to me. So that's why it's a wonderful place to learn, and also it's a wonderful place to interact with so many people, and it's a wonderful place to know each other, but also to know the whole nation. So with this background, and wherever I go, this background or the foundation that has been taught to me mostly through my professors and lecturers, it has helped me throughout my career. So at the outset, I thank all my professors who have taught me so wonderfully well. I thank all my friends who have interacted with me, all my seniors and juniors. And also, I'm extremely happy to be part of this Spring Story celebrations here, and especially the REC Alumni Association, Mr. Srinivas and others, who are very, very active, and they are inviting people and to interact with the youngsters. I always keep telling 3 goals to the youngsters. One is receiving a pat from your parents and going as a chief guest to your alma mater, and your signature turning into an autograph. These are the 3 goals I always keep. Today I am very, very fortunate to fulfill my second dream. Coming as a chief guest to my alma mater and interact with the future of the nation. Thank you very much, sir, the Director NIT and Professor Ram Seshu Garu, and also Dean Kuli Garu. So, in fact, our Madhav Reddy has told so many things about the cyber crimes, and they are very interesting. Just now I received a message from my WhatsApp. It relates to this. It says, the ordinary thief steals your money, bag, watch, gold chain, etc. But a political thief steals your future, your career, your education, your health and business. And it further says, the ordinary thief will choose whom to rob, but you yourself choose the political thief to rob you. So that is the second thing we say. And the third and the most iconic one is, police will chase and nab the ordinary thief, but police will look after and protect the political thief. So these are the 3 things just now I received. So, now what to do about it? What to do about it? So I have moved from a police career to a political career. I contested in the 2019 elections from Visakhapatnam, and I almost got about 3 lakh votes, but still my fight is continuing, especially with the help of my friend Madhav Reddy, to introduce the zero budget politics and to bring a change. So that's why I have taken this subject, the electoral reforms. So the electoral reforms and their importance. I want to know how many of you have voted. How many of you have voted? How many of you have a vote, have a voter card, voter identity card? So I see most of you have the voter identity cards, but only few of you have voted. So my main emphasis will be on this. And whenever I go, whenever I tell I am in politics, people feel that politics is a dirty thing. When I came and I told people that I am going to enter politics, the first question they asked me is, sir, how much money you have? The first question asked is, how much money you have to contest in these elections? So that's why I always start my talks with a story. Now also I'll tell you a small story about what happens if you feel that politics is not your concern. Many people, when I ask, they say, politics is not our concern. So I'll tell you a story. There was a farmer in a village. There was a farmer, unmarried. He had a small hen in his house. He used to get eggs from it. also, he has a small goat also, he used to take milk from it. And also there used to be a small mouse, the rat, in his house. The rat, the hen and the goat, they were good friends. The farmer gets married and the wife comes and she sees this rat moving here and there. She gets disturbed and they start discussing. Anyhow, let us go to the market, get a rat trap and trap this rat. The rat listens to this and it goes to the hen and requests. The farmer is a very good friend of you. Tomorrow when he comes to you to take the egg, why don't you recommend that I am a good rat? But the hen says, it is your life, it is not my concern. Like we are telling, politics is not our concern. The hen also says, it is your life, it is none of my concern. The rat goes to the goat also and requests, tomorrow when the farmer comes for the milk, why don't you recommend my name that I am a good rat, don't trap me. But the goat also says, it is your life, it is not my concern. In that village, there is a small lake. There is a crocodile in that lake also. All the villagers, they go to this lake to take bath. So finally, this frightened rat goes to the crocodile and requests, tomorrow when the wife and the farmer comes for taking bath, kindly recommend that I am a good rat. The crocodile says, it is your life, it is not my concern. So the farmer and his wife, they go to the market and get the rat trap, and the wife makes a good vada and keeps in the rat trap. Suddenly at 12 o'clock in the night, there is a big third sound comes from the rat trap. The farmer's wife is very, very happy. Today only we got this rat trap and we trapped the rat. So without switching on the light, she goes there and looks at it. But actually what was trapped inside was not the rat but a snake. The snake bites this wife and she gets the poison. The farmer goes and brings the doctor and the doctor starts the treatment. Because in villages, I think most of you are from villages. Villages, any such incident happens, all people gather and they start watching this. So the farmer feels very happy. So many people are supporting him. So many people are concerned about the health. So he starts serving them tea. He starts serving them snacks. He starts serving them lunch. So 2 days passes like this. Generally in villages what happens is, after 2 days of vegetarian food, generally you feel like having non-vegetarian food. So the farmer also thinks, I have been feeding vegetarian food to these people for the last 2 days, let me feed non-vegetarian foods. So he cuts the hen and prepares chicken biryani and serves them. Now the treatment is continuing. The other villages also, they come to know that a snake has bitten a lady and the treatment is going on for the last 3 days. They all gather. Like you all gathered, they gather and they start watching. Again the farmer thinks, not only my village, people know me in the other villages also. And he starts them again with breakfast, lunch, dinner. Again 2 days passes. Again the farmer feels, I have been feeding them vegetarian food. I have to feed them non-vegetarian food. So this time the goat goes. So mutton biryani is made and it was fed. But the treatment is still continuing. So generally after a week we go for a second opinion. The new doctor comes and says, what the old doctor did is entirely rubbish. Now I will give you a new prescription. The prescription for this is crocodile blood. He prescribes crocodile blood for this. So all the people who have gathered, they enter into the lake, they catch this crocodile and they kill it and they bring the blood. So the blood was put on the wound and the lady recovers. So that is the story. So why I told this story is that the hen said, it is your life, it is not my concern. The goat said, it is your life, it is not my concern. The crocodile said, it is your life, it is not my concern. So where are those three now? They are gone. So what we are telling is, Politics is your concern, it is not my concern. So what is going to happen to all of us? We are also going to go. So my request to all of you is that pay attention to politics.